Good everyone, this is Ed. For today's video, let's talk about this endgame. King and pawn versus a king. And how to win this one. This is the study number 1. And the study number 2 is this position. Before we answer this position number 1 and position number 2, let's talk about the ideal position if you want to help your pawn to reach the last rank and become a new queen. This is the ideal position for your king and pawn. Make sure it has space. So always remember this one: king, space, and pawn. This space is very important, especially if the opponent king is opposing you. For example, this pawn moves here. This king will have to move away, and that is the only time you're gonna move sideward to help your pawn to get here. And this will be your second ideal position, where the pawn will have 3 squares, unstoppable 3 squares, to be a new queen. So let's go here in our puzzle number 1 or study number 1. Where do you think the good square for this king? And the black king will try to stop going here, and this king has to land in the right square. So remember, the ideal position number 2 is this one. If you cannot attain this position, king, space, pawn, always remember this position number, ideal position number 2. So let's try that one. King move here. So of course, the black king will try to stop your pawn. Keep moving. And here. And now, king, pawn, and king. So let's try to do our best to stop it. King move here, and now we attain this king, space, pawn. Once again, king, space, pawn. The black cannot do anything but to move away. Let's say go here, move sideward, forward, king move here, and unstoppable 3 square. Let's just continue. King cannot go here, and a queen. So let's go back to the original position. So as you can see, the white king here moves over the pawn. Let's check here. So this black king will try to get here first before the king. What do you think the best move, and where's the best square for your king? Earlier, the white king in this position pass over the pawn. We will do different thing here. Under the pawn going here. So let's move. King f2. Let's just continue moving. Here. And now we attain the ideal position number 2. King, pawn, and king. Let's continue. Opposition. Here. Moving here. Let's say go here. Let's continue. Move here and here, and once again, unstoppable pawns. And that is how you help your pawn to be a new queen. Always remember this one: king, space, pawn for ideal number 1, ideal position number 1 for your king and pawn, and this king, pawn, and king.